What's good, people? Welcome to the first episode of the 808, the show where we go in depth, conversate, and just generally banter about different bits of the music industry. If that sounds good to you, make sure you subscribe. We're looking to put these out about 3 times a week, so make sure you stay tuned. My name's Nas, and I'm here with Bob.
Yo, guys.
Good people. And alright, today we are going to be talking about Tory Lanez, obviously, as you can see in the title, right? So, might as well start off with the question. Okay, is Tory Lanez the greatest rapper in the world?
No, straight up, no.
Okay, yeah.
No.
Alright, so so obviously, as you guys know, the reason why we're talking about this is because there've been quite a few diss tracks out recently, and you know,
Quite a few.
And Tory Lanez has obviously decided to start off 2019 the same way how he ended off 2018, which was just sending for everybody and anybody that wants to catch smoke. Everyone. So, alright, cool. Let's start this off with what okay. So I'm sure everyone knows what Tory Lanez went on Twitter, said that he's the best rapper in the world, or he's going to be one of the best rappers in the world, and anybody who wants it can get it, basically.
Yes,
and
more or less.
yeah, pretty much. And Don Q stepped up and thought, alright, Tory, let's do this, right? So what do you think of Don Q's first diss track?
It was decent. The beat was good. The disses were there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a decent track. It was a decent
I like
track.
this.
It was alright.
Yeah, I like the diss track. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I didn't really. I listened to the diss track before I actually knew what was happening on Twitter. I mean, that's how fast they kind of responded. Like, it was literally like
it was quick.
10 hours after Tory's tweet, like the first diss track was out, and then like 5 hours later, the next diss track was out. It was crazy. So
yeah, but I feel as if that's how it needs to be, though.
I mean that. Well, yeah. I mean, okay. Well, this
it's like a fight. It
is literally like a fight. Yeah.
You can't take your time on this shit.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, diss tracks is battle rapping. At the end of the day, which is supposed to be live. You know, I mean, you're supposed to just go. He spits one verse, you go straight in with your verse, kind of thing.
Like
so
back and forth.
Literally, yeah. So I mean, yeah, I liked the first diss track. I mean, I thought it was really good. I mean, to be honest, I had no idea who Don Q was.
Neither did I know. I'm pretty sure most people probably didn't.
Yeah,
honestly.
So I mean, for me, you know, for this to be the first track I hear of the guy, it was a good first impression.
It's good, yeah, it's a very good first impression.
Yeah, good first impression.
That is the sort of impression you should leave on new fans.
I mean, for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, I think this is what this kind of situation is for. Tory knows that anyone that kind of, especially any like kind of smaller rappers that come at him, they're gonna get the exposure, and Don Q, I would say, certainly got that. You know, so I mean, I think we have to talk about the title though.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not Joyner. Okay, it's sad.
It is, yeah. I kind of feel for Joyner, you know, because like he, in my opinion, his track when Tory and Joyner had their beef, obviously it wasn't even beef. Whatever they had, like whatever. Yeah. I think Joyner won that, but most people like.
Yeah, I mean, I
disagree.
agree.
Most people disagree.
I agree. Yeah, I thought Joyner won it too. I mean, like, I understand why people think Tory won, because I think as songs, Tory put out better songs in that little beef. But when it comes to actual just disses, I mean, that ZZ track, even though as a song it was a bit crap, and he shouldn't have picked that beat, he shouldn't have picked the ZZ beat. But like, he literally turned Tory into his child. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But the thing
Tory
is,
was his son.
You were saying about how it was a better track. In my opinion, I feel as if like it doesn't really. I personally don't think it needs to be a good track. I think a diss track's a diss track. They just need to like do their thing on the track, say what they have to say, and end of it in it. It's like, I don't think the fact that it's a good track is like, it should impact it
a bit irrelevant.
Yeah, it's a bit unnecessary.
I mean, I kind of, yeah. I mean, I think Joyner won. I'm kind of with you, to be honest. So, but obviously, everyone kind of just declared. I mean, Tory declared himself the winner. Yeah, Tory declared him, and he's doing the same thing. I mean, we'll get onto that a bit later, but he's doing the exact same thing now. But I mean, everyone kind of just, you know, Tory declared himself the winner. Everyone went with it. Okay, cool. Tory won this. So, all right, let's get onto Tory's diss track then.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of that?
I think that it banged.
Yeah.
It banged.
Better than Don Q's one?
Better than his first one.
I mean, yeah. So I think so too. I think round one definitely goes to Tory.
Yeah.
Right. I think his second. I like the beat choice was nice. He wrote it really well. Like, the disses were sick. Yeah. Right. Disses are really sick. So, you know, I think round one goes to Tory. Yeah. However, Don Q's second diss track actually like killed him, in my opinion.
That banged.
Yeah, the song, like the beat he chose, it just everything.
And
like,
the thing is, what I like about all these diss tracks is like all of them have that hint of humor. Like I remember there was a bar in in Don Q's track. I can't remember if it was the second one or the first one yet, but he was like, he said something about Tory being like 80 years old from above.
Oh yeah, from the eyebrows up, he looks 80 years old. Yeah. I think that was his second one. Yeah, it was something. It was. I mean, obviously the Tory Lanez hairline joke is oh well, is an overused one, but it's hilarious, to be honest.
It works all the time as well. Like
yeah, it does. Yeah, I mean there were some serious things in there though. I remember I think it was in Don Q's first one. He accused Tory of stealing bars on Tory's Five Fingers of Death. Yeah, which, you know, I mean, bar stealing is never good, but especially for the Five Fingers Death. For you guys who don't know what that is, basically, it's a Fun Flex. He does this Five Fingers of Death where artists go up there and they freestyle on these like kind of really difficult beats. There's beat switches and everything like that. And Tory Lanez has one of the best ones. And when it comes to talking about Tory Lanez and his like lyrical ability, people reference that Five Fingers of Death a lot. And I've seen the video that Don Q put up on his Instagram, and Tory Lanez kind of did bite him, you know, not gonna lie. Like the bars are very similar, like pretty much the same, to be honest. So
nigga, Cuban winked up. What's some niggas that'll make you get your Cuban wink up? Pull up and they think they see the brick shirt. Y'all in the belly, tense tuck, Cuban linked up. Big chain on me, case I gotta get you inked up. Rink up, see the wrist roller rinked up.
That's why he fucked up,
looking like we robbed just a Brinks truck.
Look.
Bitch 10 or go invest in a quick scan. There's niggas that wanna hit you to the clip jam. So I stay close to an arm, I'm like a wristband. My whole stretch from South France to Brisbane, and they attached to the arms like wristbands.
You know, it's a bit, but I don't think anyone actually cares, to be honest. It doesn't really seem like anyone's really talking about it. So
I feel,
you know,
I
whatever.
Feel as if there
I
are
guess
bigger issues within tracks. Like bar stealing is a bit at the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, and, you know, obviously Tory hit back in his diss track, and he covered it, and the bars were really good. I mean, yeah, I think round one, obviously, like we said, goes to Tory, but the second, he needs to reply.
He does need to reply, because that is a big L to firm. Like,
I mean, at the time we're recording this on a Thursday, he hasn't replied. It's been about 3 days since Don Q put out his last one. I think it's been like 2 or 3 days.
It's been like a couple of days.
Yeah, it's been a couple of days. So
it's been a decent amount of time. He should have.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly. And I think, I think he went on someone's Instagram. I can't remember who it was, but he did say that, like, he said, that if your second one doesn't beat your first one, like a diss track, then you've lost. But as far as I'm concerned, and I'm pretty sure most people, Don Q's second one was a lot better than his first one. And if Tory doesn't respond, it's an L. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? This ain't a Joyner Lucas situation where
he can't declare himself winner.
He can't. I think, you know what? And the thing is, I think the reason why he was able to do that in the Joyner Lucas situation is because everybody regards Joyner rightfully as this like elite lyricist. Yeah. So Tory Lanez, this like R&B guy coming up and saying I can out rap you. Everyone's like, what are you? Have you lost your mind? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? So for Tory to actually like, I mean, I knew he could rap because I've listened to his. Yeah, I mean, I knew he could rap, but the majority of people had no clue Tory Lanez could actually rap.
Yeah, I was one of them. I even said it from before he even dropped the diss track. I won't lie, I'm not the biggest fan of Tory Lanez. I don't listen to his music that much. But if he does put out more lyrical shit, then I will. I mean, I will fuck with it, but. Other than that, I can't, because I don't know. It's just something about his music that I don't rate. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't listen to much Tory Lanez music. I do like his last album a lot, but I've always respected him as an artist because, like I said, I did know he could rap. So for me to hear him doing all this singing stuff, as well as I know he can actually rap the way how he raps, it's impressive.
Yeah, it is very impressive.
It's stupid impressive, to be honest. Yeah. Like, so yeah, I think that's why, you know, when everybody heard Tory Lanez's track and they were like, "Whoa, what is this Tory? Like, did I click on the wrong video? Like, what is this?" So
it's because most people in like the music scene are either like they're either melodic or they're like
it's like a clear divide. Like, most people,
going fire, like going in.
Yeah, not many people kind of go.
There aren't
into
that
both,
many people that do both. There are literally very few.
Well,
I probably couldn't tell you one at the top of my head who does both and is very like good at it.
I mean, that's the thing. I think, that's why everyone was so surprised, and I think that's what, like, when Tory said I'm the winner, they were like, well, I mean, I didn't even know you could do that. So I think that's why.
That does make
sense. But in this situation, he can't do that. He needs to respond. So. I think Tory's definitely on the clock for that. I mean, it's about to. I mean, if he takes too long, then it's like, well, you took too long. Like, you know what I mean? You can't just take like a week to write a song if it's a diss track. You know what I mean? I don't know. He needs to respond within the next couple of days, otherwise he's pretty much taken an L.
I mean, he already has kind of caught another L, to be fair.
Yeah, we got to talk about it.
That
I mean,
Dreamville diss track was kind of mad.
Was very mad.
It was mad.
Okay, if you guys haven't heard it, I think there was a bar. It was a bar in Tory Lanez diss track where he got at Don Q for paying to sleep with this girl called Dreamville, and Dreamdoll, sorry, and Dreamdoll came out with a diss track. And if you haven't heard it, go listen to it.
It is mad. It is mad.
It is crazy, right? Tory Lanez genuinely, like, he
caught the smoke. He caught it, like, it was mad.
So much smoke, like, honestly, like, listen to it, okay? She talks about her having like beijing all over her legs, and it's crazy, yeah. And if you guys don't know what beijing is, it's the thing that guys put on their hairline so that they can like repair it. And because Tory Lanez got a really mashed up hairline, so people like to get at him for it. And apparently Tory Lanez wanted a threesome with her and another guy. So, hey, listen, you know, it's a diss track. That doesn't mean, you know, so the majority of the stuff probably isn't true.
But I mean, it's there.
But it's a diss track. It's there, and you gotta respond to that shit. Yeah. So, yeah.
Do you reckon he will respond to? I don't know where he will.
He won't respond to Dreamville. He won't, because he'll look like a prick.
Yeah, he will. Yeah.
He will, like, there's nothing he can do. You know what I mean? There's really, like, genuinely, like, if he comes out with it, people will be like, "What, yo, bro? What are you doing?" Like, you can't, like, because for him to respond, right, he's gonna have to really like get at her. Yeah. And like call her some names. You know what I mean?
If he wants to win, like, that is
exactly. So it's like
it will be very hard to come back from that. Like, very,
exactly.
Very hard.
And he can't just like. If he's gonna respond, he has to go all the way. Otherwise, it's gonna look what, like, you know, he can't respond really. Like, it's a lose-lose situation. Yeah. If he responds and just kills her, which he has to do, like, again, if he responds and doesn't kill her, that's probably worse than if he responds and kills her. You know what I mean? Because if he does respond and absolutely kill her, then people are gonna be like, "Bro, it's a girl. Like, relax. What are you doing?" Yeah. Like, so yeah, it's a pretty, you know, he can't really do much about that. But boy, I don't know. He might need to like I don't know, drop her name in a verse or something. Like, he can do that, like, on an upcoming song, drop her name, because he has to respond. Like, people are looking at him real funny after that diss track. He has to.
There were loads of suspect bars on that track.
Listen.
There were loads.
And because this guy, he likes to sing, people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He can't respond with a full diss track, but he needs to respond in one way or another. Yeah. Like, for sure. Okay, cool. So, next thing, alright. So, of course, we already said Don Q responded, and you guys know that. Something you might not know is that Tory Lanez also decided to go after everybody in Dreamville.
That's mad. That is mad.
Yeah. He basically said that he wants to go through every single member of Dreamville, and if he does that, they want him to give them Cole. Yeah. Okay. I mean, there's a few things to kind of break down there. First of all, I would like to say, I really need to commend Tory on something. He is the most confident guy in the world.
He gives he just doesn't care. He doesn't care. But
the thing is, and he doesn't even really come across like arrogant, because he has charisma. So it's just like, you just laugh, and it's just like, it's amazing, because it's like he can really come out here, put his chest out, and say, like, I'm the best rapper in the world, and he'll do it with a straight face, and he'll mean it. And it's like, even though you will disagree, and of course I disagree with him, but I can't mock him for it or anything. You have to respect the guy for saying that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
And especially because he's an R&B guy. So for him to come out and say that, yeah, I can rap better than any of these guys,
it's a big statement. It's a very big statement. I remember I saw in a tweet somewhere, he was saying something, I can't remember what he said, but he was calling out Pusha T and J.Cole.
Yeah.
He said J.Cole.
He said he gave them the chance to hit at him, and they didn't take it or some. Yeah, I mean, first of all, that's not how that works. Okay, you can't just say, "Oh, Cole, I want to beef with you. I want diss tracks," and then him just do it. You know what I mean? You can't. It's not how it works. But still, I mean, okay, let's lay out the hypothetical of, because this won't ever happen. He's never gonna out rap everyone in Dreamville. No, right? No. Even if he could, it's just not, that situation won't happen. Yeah, right.
I don't think that opportunity.
Yeah, but say if it does, okay?
If it does,
there's a grand tournament of Tory versus the whole of Dreamville. How how's he getting on in that fight? Do you think?
Nah, he's not doing well. Not doing
Yeah.
well at all.
I mean, I must admit, I don't know much about Dreamville past Cole, Baz, and J.I.D.
Yeah, same.
You know, I've heard a little bit of Cos, but the rest of them, I've heard. I think he had like one track. I think it was like he had an EP or an album or something called Cos, and I remember hearing that. But okay, Tory versus J.I.D.
Tory's taking the L. I'm sorry.
I mean,
J.I.D.'s flow is too crazy.
Yo, his flow scares
yeah,
me.
trust. It is crazy. It's nuts.
Like where I think I first heard him off of that. Was it called Off D's with J.Cole? That song he had with J.Cole. When that released as a single, yo, first of all, I've never heard J.Cole rap like that in my life. Yeah, I've listened to a lot of J.Cole. I've listened to all of his albums, but I can't really ever remember him rapping like that ever. And J.I.D.'s flow is, but the thing is, what's weird about it is because it's like you can understand what he's saying while he's rapping, but he's rapping so
quick,
fast.
yeah.
Like it just. Listen, J.I.D, I don't think Tory can hack that, honestly. I think, literally, yeah, even though Tory might come at him with every which way with the disses and whatever, but for him to actually, like, J.I.D's flow will just annihilate him, honestly. Like, it would just scare people off from voting for Tory. So, I mean, and yeah, do we really need to talk about Cole?
No, we don't. We don't need to touch about that. Like,
he's not winning.
No, there's no way.
Yeah.
There is no way.
There's no fucking way. Yeah, there's just like, and Pusher as well. Come on, Tory. Like,
stay in your lane.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, you can rap really well, but bruh.
Don't compare yourself to Pusher.
Let's chill.
Yeah,
let's chill a bit. You know what I'm saying?
Stay in your lane.
Just chill a bit. Like, there's no point in coming for the throne in like bruh. Stop.
Yeah.
Okay, you're the king of R&B. I mean, debatable, I guess, but
Still
I would
debatable.
say he's
That
the
is
king
still
of R&B.
debatable.
I mean, debatable, but you know, he's you know, he's a
good.
one of the best in R&B. I
yeah.
mean, I don't really know who else people. I mean, maybe Chris Brown if he's still about, I guess. But
Yeah.
I mean, he's going through some troubles of his own.
Yeah.
So let's But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, you guys let me know in the comments if you think Tory Lanez won, I guess, against Don Q. I mean, I don't really see how you can think he won, to be honest. I mean, he hasn't responded.
he hasn't
At the time of us recording this, at least, he hasn't responded. And yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think.
Yep.
So, I mean, leave a like on the video if you guys have enjoyed it. And like I said, make sure you comment down below. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Right.